Your life is going to unfold in a certain way, and you are going to devise a strategy, have a vision, and have the expectation that everything will work out perfectly. In spite of this, it is a common occurrence in life for things to be destroyed and for things to go in the wrong direction. And at that very moment, you are going to be required to make a decision regarding how you will respond. Is there a decision that you need to make? Do you experience the appropriate response, or do you experience the incorrect response? A few of us were tempted to do so. It is imperative that you stand up. There are some of you who have been knocked out by life, and when you got up, you saw the blood, and now you are the one who hit me. In life, there are times when you have to react in kind. Put your suffering to good use and learn something from it. Your pain is already present. Employ it. Make use of it in some matters. Just give us the opportunity to take you to the next level. You should allow your suffering to propel you to greatness. Why do you feel this way? You are in need of an explanation. You don't need a reason, do you? Due to the fact that there will be times when you will say, "I don't want to get up." The reason for this, however, is that I have pushed you to your limits. It is best that you go inside. At the same time that you are already your own superhero, you continue to look outside for the things that are already within you. You continue to look for someone to save you. Even when you already have the information you require in your thoughts, you are still looking for some information from another person. As you are going through your journey and you are ready to give in because it doesn't look like it should, it is just time for you to stand up and be the greatest version of yourself. It is time for you to have the courage to be the best version of yourself. At this point, you have been doing it for 5 years, and it does not appear to be as you believe it to be. You have invested every last penny in it. You invested every waking moment of your life in it. People are looking at you, Craig, because of the 5 years that you have chosen to invest. When it comes to what happened to you, you have absolutely nothing to do with it. Nobody is to blame for this. You were thrown to the ground by someone. With regard to that, you had absolutely nothing to do with it. Even so, I am not going to blame you for that. If I were to return a week later, however, you would still be lying on the ground. You are to blame for that. You would still be lying on the ground if I were to return a year later. You are to blame for that. Listen, you were forced to go through that because the fact that it causes tension is what ultimately leads to greatness. Do not run away from it. Instead, run toward it. Put an end to telling me about the struggles you are going through. The greats are the ones who get to it. They go through it. And the more difficult it is, the better it is for them. Now pay attention to what I have to say. I could care less if you were ill. No matter what you're going through, if you're still alive, he is not finished with you yet. Don't worry about it. You will remain a part of the game as long as you continue to wake up. You still have the ability to make it happen as long as you are alive. You are still in the game, and you still have the opportunity to win as long as that breath is in your nostril, boo. Come on, put your rear end up. There's no longer any reason for you to be thinking about it. You are engaging in an excessive amount of thought. Your analysis of it is excessive, trying to dissuade yourself from doing it. I responded by saying, "Oh, I'm not sure if this is going to work." When I attempted it, it did not work. I simply require you to keep pushing forward. I need you to convince yourself that the only way you can lose is if you give up. This is the only way you can lose. It is only necessary for you to proceed. Embrace your feelings if you feel the need to cry or if you feel the need to express yourself. But remember to pick yourself up when you have finished sobbing and set a time limit on the crying. Coach, you tell me that I require 30 minutes. Do not accept it. You had better burst into tears when you return after that 31-minute period, because if you don't, you'll be forced to continue dealing with that difficulty for the rest of your life. And some of you are not successful because you pause and turn off beast mode each and every time you come up against a challenge or a difficulty. This is the reason why you are not successful. In addition, I am here to inform you that, if you say that, I am here exactly like you are here, and I will guarantee that I will not leave without the degree. I will not go without achieving that objective. That drink is something I will not leave without. It is not until I have achieved success that I will leave this university. No, I will not be quitting this position. I am not going to abandon this customer. I will not give up on this chance until I have it in my possession. What are your plans for dealing with the pain you are experiencing? Whether you choose to let it break you or let it redefine you, the choice is yours.